But you've got Kai'Sa Blitz having a battle against Draven Thresh. If you leave Kai'Sa alone, she's probably dead under turret. So very curious how the bot lane 2-on-2 plays out. Which junglers...
With the exception of Faker, no one is really safe on the map right now for SKT either. They will all die instantly to a Blitz hook follow-up from Kai'Sa, who is also crested the 2-item mark herself. So I think the Splice still are in a very good position there. Ease of execution that comes from their comp, I think, is a little bit higher. They have things like the Gragas engaged, and they might look for it now.
Looking for the Flaku, not going to land just yet, and the Claw's now down for Faker. Hook's going to come into Northscar. They're going to trade blows here into the front line, though. Khan putting a lot of damage in, forcing the flash out of Northscar. Oh, comes across! Big flash flay! That's one kill coming through. Faker's in the chase. They're going to find a second now as well. Splice running for the hills. The flash to follow. Xerxes barely lives.
Of SKT not only recognize exactly what they need to do, but exactly what you want to do to them. They find it, they figure it out, and they break it.
Almost an opening for Chachi. Gets some damage, but not enough for the kill. Now the ult across from Faker. That could be enough to kill him. Heals a little bit more, but doesn't have the backup. Teddy finds that kill, and there's nowhere for Xerxes to go. He's going to drop as well. There could be more of a chase down. Faker just lives. The flash hook's not going to land. A trade kill. That's a nice one. The cleanse. He tries to get away, jumps back to the squad, and can he evade SKT? Which one's real? It's one on the north side. Puts in the chain. Everyone's going to bring in a teammate, though, and they're going to find them. We'll see how much more they can crack down. Middle inhibitor already dead. Chachi found out by Khan. That matchup was tilted so early, and it's still paying dividends now. The fight on the bottom side. TP comes in, looking to knock down Teddy. Can they kill him? Yes, they will. A 1-for-0. But can it be enough? Can Kave survive with the damage across? They're still chasing down the opponents. Then the kill comes in. The culling is there. Just barely can't kill the Kai'Sa. But a 2v4 is really hard to win.
Juggernaut to be able to deal with.
And then it only gets worse from there that they have the scaling options, and it's Faker on Tristana. This guy has been so hard to break. Perfect performance on his Lissandra. He was able to get out of so many plays. The Tristana, he has the same tools.
It's going to be exciting.
And if you neutralize and defang Xerxes, Splice fall apart. There is no early game without this guy.
And if he had done Gromp late, that would have been a potential kill. And now he's here for the potential 4-person dive, but 4v3 is a pretty hard one to do. I expect it to not be too much pressure as long as Kabe can last it under turret, but now they're going to go for it anyway. 4v3, they're going to try. This is the attempt right now. A lot of damage. They're going to knock for the first one. Xerxes drops effort, drops aggro, and now Kabe's forced to run. But that trade is in. The kills are coming through. It's 2 for 2 so far, and Northscar remains alive. Now, SKT do deny some farm, but the kills are traded equally.
They are traded equally. However, look at the distribution. It is going to be Teddy. Hold the thought.
I don't think he can kill Faker, but he can stop the recall, and actually, the farm can be denied in the mid lane as Faker.
Kai'Sa in this game, and the fact that Kobe missed out on experience,
that's good though,
is also a big deal.
I mean, it is denying Faker time in his wave. This is Chachi now.
We're still fighting. Chachi going to be slowed, and that shield is needed, but could he flash in? He's gonna, and over the wall they go. Khan cannot find it. Chachi, that flash was beautiful. There might be an escape still, though. As soon as the Q comes back up, he's over the wall. The flash chase, and Xerxes strikes him down.
Like, now it feels better for Splice right there. Finally, Xerxes comes to his top laner's aid. Chachi just got...
attacks. Like, he is rich, right? This is a very, very powerful Olaf right now. So if he can get somewhere with the semblance of a numbers advantage, he can get those kills over the line.
I mean, I agree with you in a sense of that Olaf doesn't have the greatest versatility in his play patterns for late game, but I wouldn't say he falls off. He does need to be ahead of the clock and have kill pressure to be valuable.
Well, they found a slow toast Faker. Rock jump now for a nice buster shot to not get skewered back in, but they're going to find the first root, but pulled onto the turret by effort. That will mean the kill comes across, and the ult over as well. This could be more of a chase, going to flash in, Ghostwater dive as Xerxes throws in the axe. They're going to kite away from this one, but Clid could potentially collapse with Khan based on what Chachi does up in the top lane. And
a really good read on the play there from SKT. This is a team, once again, that has so much experience. Hold the thought. Khan is quite low. Wave pushing against him.
He knows Xerxes is here, though. Puts on the ulti, but it's going to be chain CC'd. Tries to get some health back. Does he have enough? One more hit would turn it on, and the last few autos might come through. The axe not going to land, and he's stunned under turret. You have to be kidding me.
And this time around, it is the SKT jungler that gets there at the perfect time and is a swap here.
Here's the thing, though. Clid sitting on the control ward. You can see that we're going to go to Australian lanes. Teddy and Effort are on their way up here. Oh, no.
This could be a trap.
You can just 100% kill him if he hits the cocoon.
Depending on where he is, Arcane Shift can bring you to safety, but cocoon, you're just waiting. When is it going to come out? When is he getting hit with this? When is the button coming out?
He might be just waiting for Nautilus.
Yeah. Bringing a teammate. Nautilus now spotted. They actually see him on a ward. So they know Nautilus is coming up. Now Klid shows up, lands the red spike, lands the auto attacks. Now Cocoon can't land just yet because the minions, but how can you get out from this one? Now it's going to come in. The flash there, but you already knew they were coming, and Kabe goes down. Klid just barely grabs the kill.
I mean, it was a valiant effort. Kabe had the minions in front of him, trying to use them as the body.
Drakes, but not the strongest ones. They're going to wait around and find the next big opening. There's the flash play onto the bottom side of the top lane as Faker's forced to flash away. A buster shot hits 2, and he walks away.
And it's the fact that Splice pick to try to capitalize on Faker. Faker absorbs the pressure, and then that means that Pyke is not there, Chachi is not there for the teleport to avoid the mid lane tower going down.
And also, because the game hasn't been played at the frantic pace that we saw early, hold the thought.
You want it frantic.
Gonna happen right now as North Scarin just goes down. Teddy on a killing spree. Round 2 comes in, the stun is on top, out goes Kabe. The re-engage could look pretty good, it's a shutdown. Xerxes finds his third, and the fight continues on an effort, but it's still SKT with more members. Chachi's trying to one, is nice, finds him in to jump to, but he's only gonna find some slows. The chase down will still happen. One more vital might be enough, and Khan is gonna find that kill, 8-4 in the scoreboard.
And that is what a Gold League team fight looks like. Norscarin tries to engage and just gets destroyed, and now SKT can potentially look to siege onto this mid lane turret.
I think it's much easier that they can go back, spin their gold, and start their setup for the Baron and the Cloud Drake that are spawning soon. That's kind of like the one. The margin for error has shrunk considerably now because SKT win a single team fight, and it's basically game over for Splice at this point.
And you can see that SKT just feel like they're so much stronger in the 5v5 and bottom lane.
There's the Righteous Glory. Can still catch up to Teddy. The root should be able to be landed. There is that on top, and Chachi come right afterwards. This should be a pretty easy setup. Point blank ult. Nice! He jukes it, but it's gonna be enough damage, but it's still traded back. Teddy claims the kill, and the rest of SKT are here. This has to be Chachi dying. I don't see how he lives on reflex. The riposte comes out. Khan lands all 4 vitals, and SKT get that second kill, and Faker's not done. Ezreal is trying to run, will just stay alive, and a re-engage comes across. Faker, that was a sick hook. That was a predictive hook. That was a nice one right there. Long-term play goes 2-2.
That was the predict.
And now it means that they're able to look for plays like this. You see, in the bottom lane, Teddy trying to trade aggressively, but Humanoid with a really great read attacks the side lane and is able to get a great shutdown for his team.
And I do want to compliment that Humanoid and Chachi did find an opportunity to pick off Teddy, but also really compliment Teddy. He plays this as perfect as he can to trade 1-for-1 in a 2v1 scenario.
I gotta give some thumbs down though. Humanoid takes 2 turret shots for essentially no reason in that fight, and that's even the reason he died. This, but there's at least something in this play side now. Again, it's gonna be Khan trying, but not an easy way to find Humanoid, and waits it out. That's gonna be the root. This could be enough! Oh, that's a juke in the queue, but Exhaust comes in. He's gonna try. He needs to land the skill shot, but he can't get into range, and Khan just walks away.
And this makes me think that the Rise is a denial pick. It is not the comfort pick. They are afraid of it. They banned it from blue side. They denied it from Faker playing it. And you can see Humanoid, he is not connecting in the same way that he needs to with such a powerful champion. If that is Doinby, if that is Faker, that doesn't happen.
I mean, that's also just experience. On the biggest stage with this crowd screaming, you saw their faces before the game. They were obviously very happy to be here, but I guarantee their hands are a little bit shaky and the setup is not what they're used to. And just in crucial moments, the mis-executions have cost Splice in this game.
That Baron is going to drop down rapidly. No one's around to stop them. SKT, okay. Had to give that one the respect, but it comes through. Also the solo kill for Khan in the picture-in-picture. SKT went on both halves of the map.
And now they just got everything again. This is another reinvent himself so many times across League of Legends. First known for his brilliant assassin play, then relegated towards tanks, has even spent time on the bench, but the fact that now Faker is back at another World Championship and looking to contest for a crown.
They're going to look for this kill. He's going to want to riposte, but he can't. Now he's going to try to run away. And he's able to, but he's still rooted in place. He's got the team coming across and just walks away.
Got him. Nailed it.
Oh, round 2. Chachi, gonna look at Faker, but he's kind of squishy, all things considered. The whole team ready to fight him. Has to jump away from that one, loses the flash, looking for the re-engage, not gonna find it there. Xerxes and Northscared, he's gonna bring the Almost finds a stun to the rest of his team. They're going to jump into the backline. That's Teddy right there in a duel now with the entire rest of the squad. This has to be a kill. This has to be Splice fighting Teddy, and yet they can't. They can't find a single kill. SKT walk away with everything again.
And once again, you see the indecision from Splice. They don't even look like they want to fight there. They're just crowding around the Raptor camp now with 2 members dead. SKT might even look to end the game.
That was literally Kaisa like, open up, here comes the airplane, drives.
A lot is probably the amount here as they continue to push now at the bottom side. Fairbuff has timed out. The minions mostly gone. Faker pulled in, but yeah, on reflex, buffers the rocket jump, gets the cast animation in before the hook lands, and now towards the back line, they're going to find a couple of stuns. That means the dive can come in. Xerxes, he's trying to run away. One auto would kill him.
Here comes
Just
Chachi.
Barely going to live. Clint has knocked down Humanoid Teddy once again right in front of the squad, and the Zonias comes out. He's going to stay alive, but the kills just keep coming through, and no one is left to defend. Khan will die, but that's going to be it. SKT an ace for a death. The minions already on the Nexus, and even faster than